All right, everybody, we are about to fucking get into being a detective. Kit, welcome. How are you doing today? I hope you're excited for your movie later today. But for now, put Five Nights at Freddy's out of your mind. We have crimes to solve. Hope you're doing well today, though. Hope you're all doing well today. Last time we beat this one. We're gonna try and beat this one and this one. I started a little bit later, so I don't know how long I'm gonna go for, but we're gonna try. Maybe this game will take us a long time to beat, and that's okay. And that's okay. We'll just keep on keeping on. Apartment 401, the break-in. Let's do it, baby. Let's hit it. Hope you're all doing well. Don't forget to leave a like on the stream, and tell your friends. Tell all your friends to come hang out, because I'd love to talk to them. July 16th, 2004. I was born a month after this happened. Or no, a month before this happened. Close that bitch. Sarah's birthday's on the 22nd. Serene Jewelry and Loans. One diamond wedding ring. So she pawned her wedding ring. Well, we're off to a good start. I'll look at him in just a second. The questions are: who broke into the apartment? Who was present during the break-in? Who was killed? Who is the killer? Other than drinking a bit more than usual, nothing noteworthy for today. She pooped once and went to sleep after I sang her lullaby. She is super cute when she sleeps while clinging to her blankie. 250, fed her food portion. 230, 180 milliliters of milk. 6:30, diaper change. 7 o'clock, went to sleep. Banana, porridge, oatmeal, rice. Sarah's not as fussy today. She drank the same amount as usual, however, she hasn't pooped yet. Woke up, 70 milliliters of milk. Ate a bit of food. Went to sleep. Banana, porridge, oatmeal. So she's got a kid. Whoa. Women's 9.5. It's a nice little apartment. Super cramped kitchen, but I would live here. 2 bedroom. Hell yeah, I would live here, dude. Why not? They didn't cover the butter though. That's kind of nasty. Put that shit back in the fridge, or put a top on it or something. So they have a baby. Baby monitor. They didn't eat their Snickers. Look at the shitty bitch bite that they took out of the Snickers and then they put it back down. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. So what do we think of this game so far, chat? Do we like it? It's an indie game, by the way. This is an indie game. So what do we think of this game? I like it so far, but I want to hear what your guys' thoughts are, your honest opinions. Look at this TV, nice little big booty TV. We used to have one of these. Camp Sunshine. Chapter information, or camper information. Greta Sherman, home phone 212 250 264 26. Address 608 High Crest Street, apartment, Queens, New York. Date of birth July 3rd, 1996. Yellow Crot. Name. Hi, Trash. Oh, I wish I had streamed a little earlier. You could have hung out. It's all right. It's all right. We hope to see you again soon. Hope you're doing well. Well, I was just asking what people thought of this game. Mother's sister, aunt, name Lori Sherman, participant Greta Sherman. So Greta Sherman was at camp. At Camp Sunshine, whatever the fuck that means. Who just leaves the to-go box on the microwave? Oh, we'll go in there later. Oh shit, we got some footprints up in here. $11:30. Money. Certificate of vital record. Mother, child, Brenda Sherman. Sarah Peterson, female. Single. 2003. It's a birth certificate. Cash. Bullets. Oh, yep, it's a gun. Assembly, disassembly. An Etch-a-Sketch. Okay, so there was a gun in this safe. A public library card. A Metro Pass. 601. So somebody was coming here. Interesting. Alright, well, it was obviously a dead guy. He tried to put band-aids on his injury. Oh, shit. Oh. Well, that's not good. Restraining order. Again, two. Oh, shit. Greta Peterson. Oh shit, Brenda Peterson was putting one on Clyde, the husband. Ooh, interesting. He's 6'5". Holy shit. Big lad. So he was being restraining ordered. Remember that, chat. Gun in safe. Brenda had a what time do you, how long are you working for, Trash? Hey, you did all you could. There's nothing more you could have done. Personally, I'm glad it's over. I don't care if he stays in jail or not. He can rot in there for all I care. I feel like you need time to heal and move on. If you need to talk up with me, kids, you know how to reach me. Hey, Mrs. Peter. Unfortunately, I won't be able to help you with this month as I'll be out of town for most of July. However, I do have a friend who I think would be perfect for the job. He has a good track record and I can personally vouch for her. Her number is 211-882853 for the sorry for the inconvenience. Received your request to change your address and name. We have processed the change to your address, 608 High Crest, Singapore. That address will show on your next bank statement. However, in order to properly have your name changed, we will have to ask you to stop by a local branch with legal government. Hi, Brenda. Unfortunately, your schedule changed slightly with the care center being understaffed at the moment. We'll have to ask you come on Wednesday and Thursday. The hours will still remain your standard hours, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Oh. She tried to call 911, chat. Ugh, creepy. Okay, so she's called those people. A bullet. Jewelry. Bless you. Excuse me. Ugh. Contacts Gabrielle. Interesting. So I think this one is a little clear cut and dry. Maybe. I'm gonna take a guess. Who broke into the apartment? Hold on. I'm gonna guess that the husband broke into the apartment. Or the ex-husband. Hey, how do you spell fucking... There you go. Who was present during the break-in. Brenda would have been present. Brenda Peterson. Clyde. Kent Peterson. And then the kid, not Greta, but the other one would have had to be here too. And who was killed. Judging from the fact that this is a new apartment, as we know. This is a brand spanking new apartment. This window is open. It was jimmied open. Ha! God damn. Oh, piece of shit. Yeah, I guarantee this is Clyde right here then. Brenda got the gun from the safe and murdered the shit out of him. Good for her. Piece of shit. This one was pretty clear cut and dry, I think. Ow. Hopefully I spilled all that shit right. But I'll find out. Yeah. That one was pretty easy. That one wasn't hard. The dinner party. This one will be easy. This one will be harder, hopefully. I think it will be. So are these ones connected then? Am I still gonna be able to see? I got an item. The police have found this bottle at the scene of the crime, and it is confirmed the cause of death with the contents of this bottle. Spazax. I don't know what that is. Okay, so this one doesn't have the scenarios on this one. So this one must be something else. So here are the questions, chat. Remember these questions. How many people live in this apartment? Who is Jessica's cousin? Who sat in chair 4? Who was killed? Who is the killer? Hold on. Making sure my stream is still up. I should really have it like up here, but I don't. All right. Ooh. Ronnie Grayson. Ronnie Grayson. What were the questions again? How many people live in the apartment? So far we have Ronnie Grayson. Here's Ronnie. A Chad of a human, it looks like. I didn't want to do that. Box of Da Vinci wine, box of chocolates. Of April 24th, 2002. Again, I didn't want to do that. It won't open for me for some reason. There we go. Lewis Hampton. He was at a law office. ATM card. At the hospital. Celine's kitchen. Car park. Okay. Yucky. Red wine. Someone's got coffee. Blood? You're good, Kit. You're good. If you have any ideas, if you hear me, just let me know. Beef stew recipe. Ingredients: 1/4 cup of flour. Nice little beef stew recipe. Oh shit. They're about to have a nice little dinner. Guests. Guests were Victor, James, and Carol. Reminder, my cousin cannot drink. Cousin cannot drink anything with alcohol. Serve him something else instead. James is left-handed. I don't know how that's relevant to anything, but whatever. So whoever was sitting at table 3. So this would have been Gibson then. Or not Gibson. What? Gibson. Fucking idiot. I saw the Gibson is over here and I thought it was Gibson. So this would have been James then. Table 5. Or chair 5, I meant. We're gonna do this instead. Left-handed. Sat in chair 5. Happy birthday, Jess. Thank you for all the support while I was in AA. Ronnie is a lucky man to have you. I hope you have a great year. So Victor is the cousin of Jess? Yeah, Jess must be the one that lives here then. So Jess must also live here. How many people, not who lives here. So 2 so far then. Oh, I can't. I was gonna say I was gonna put 2 people, but it won't let me. So 2. And Jess. I don't know if they're married or not, so I'm not gonna put Grayson yet. And Jess. Cousin cannot drink. Victor. I'm gonna guess the cousin to Jess then. Cousin to Jess. Well, recovering alcoholic. So that would mean that he sat in chair 1. That's got to be coffee or something. But he was... Did he eat already? Yeah, he must have already eaten then. Sat in chair 1. The most beautiful woman in the world. Well then... Interesting. That's not what I wanted. Ronnie gave Jess chocolates? I don't know if that's how you spell it. Perhaps a way of making up something. Because we know that he bought the chocolates at that pharmacy or whatever. Or not the pharmacy, but at the market. Yep, and then here we go, Jessica. Dear Jessica, it's been a month since you came to visit me. Remember what we talked about? I think it's time you ended things with him. You've endured for too long, and you need to move on. Jess. Mom wanted Jess to leave Ronnie. What did she endure? Interesting. So we know that Jess for sure lives here, which we could already assume from this, but... This account is currently locked and may not be locked into. Okay. So I gotta find a password, I guess. Got some trash. There's the Da Vinci boxes of wine that he got. I could only go into this room. Really? I only get access to this fucking stupid ass room. April Fool's Day, Easter Monday, SBA 50th anniversary special. Ronnie leaves for New Orleans. Playing with Dr. Ronnie returns from camping trip. Jessica's birthday. What were they celebrating? Well, I forgot what day it said. It was at the beginning of this. What do you guys remember? Does anybody? I don't know if anyone actually saw. I don't remember what day it said. I might have to actually just look. It'll be helpful. It'll be useful. Let's see, what day did it say? It said... It said April 24th. April 24th. So April 24th was Jess's birthday. Interesting. I gotta be missing something. I can't believe I only get access to this stupid ass room. This is the only room I get access to, huh? That's fucking stupid. I got an entire house to look at last time. Oh, here we go. Mom loves you. Happy birthday, my daughter. So she was getting gifts and shit. Oh, a handbag. Nico patch extension, a lighter from Celine's kitchen, and lipstick. Substantial makes. Didn't he have yeah, he had one for Celine's kitchen as well. Was this lipstick and not the stew, maybe? Put the fork on the ground there, buddy. Here's the Da Vinci. For those that are new with the fine art of drinking, please follow these helpful steps. Make sure to hold the wine glass from the neck. Make sure not to hold it like a handle. Cradle the cup. For filling up the wine glass, do not fill it to the brim. A filled wine glass is a third filled. This is proper etiquette. With these wine tips, you'll be flaunting yourself with high society soon, huh? The more you know. Is this really all we get? I'm just gonna search all over the fucking place then. There's no way that's everything, because I don't know if that's the case, because I don't have any idea. Oh, there's more. March. Victor is visiting 1:30 a.m. Concert starts. Brunch with Victor. Dinner with Gabby. Doctor's appointment. Mom's birthday. Trip to LA. Ellie's birthday party. Ronnie's day off. Interesting. So this has to be the poison one. Maybe it wasn't a cousin in one. It looks like lipstick. How do I get into the account? I need help. I suck at this. I can't believe I can't go in here. It's actually kind of stupid. Whose green handbag is this? Who's just like, well, we know Victor. We know Victor is the cousin. Chair 4. Which one is chair 4? This one is chair 4. Gotta figure out who sat here, who was in number 3, who was killed, and then who would have killed her. Chat. Do I have all the clues? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look it up because I don't have time for this. I do, but I don't want to look at everything. I'm just gonna look up if I have all the clues or if I'm missing a clue. Holy shit, literally nobody has anything on here about the clues. Like, I don't even know anything. There's legit nothing. There's no clues or anything. There's like no thing about that shows clues or anything. Only answers, but I don't want answers. Yeah, I don't want I would not like answers. I would like clues. We have that. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a checkerboard. Just gonna look inside everything. Is there anything in this trash, huh? No. So this is really all we get, huh? To try and figure out this bullshit crime. I have no idea, if I'm being honest. There's no wallet in here. Pink. Pink lilac. Credit card. R14157. He was getting one. Valet. Celine's Kitchen. Ash Ketchum hat. Is this seriously all I get? That can't be all the clues, right? No way. No way. That is a huge fucking spider. It's not huge, but there's a spider. Look at him. Look at him. Look at chat. Chat, please acknowledge you see this fucking spider. The little bastard, dude. Oh. I think the next step, of course, of action is to burn the entire house down. I've been typing there this entire time. Now I gotta find a way to murder it. What do I kill it with? Chat, what do I kill the spider with? I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. I got a sock. I got a sock. Fuck! I'm gonna have to like put him on like a piece of something. Can I suck him up or something? Fuck, man, I don't know what to do. How do I get him? I squished him. Ew, his legs were still moving. I squished him, but now I gotta get his spider legs out. Is he still alive? You better not still be alive. Do I actually gotta take this fucking key off? I've never done this before, but... How... I can't believe it. I gotta, hold on, I'll be right back. Holy shit. I'll be right back, hold on. I'm gonna actually put it in chat. I cannot find anything. I have no idea how to get this spider carcass out of my shit. A pen? Maybe a pen? Where'd he go? There he is. Alright, we got the keycap off. There he is. We got him. Piece of shit. Okay. We have murdered the spider and has been completed. That was a calculated risk, but good thing I'm bad at math. Whew! That was rough. Alright. So let's observe. Let's observe here. After we murdered a spider, we're good to go. Let's observe. Okay. So whoever sat here, number 3, died. But we gotta figure out who is in chair 4. So we know that 1 is Victor. Victor has to be in chair 1. And you see how like it's all like pulled out and shit? It's gotta be because literally the entire time I was looking for a fucking like hair tweezer so I could poke it out of there, and I just said fuck it, so I got a pen. Hold on. Make sure my stream is still going. I cannot find. Okay, I was just making sure I was. Anyways, see, so Victor was in this one. Either Victor or. So, between the two people. I think I just figured this entire thing out by looking at fucking wine. Okay. Okay. I don't know who was killed, but I know the circumstances of the murder. Hold on, chat. Okay, I think I got this. So I don't know who was killed, but I think James sat here, which either mean that Ronnie was killed and Jessica sat here, or Johnny or Jessica was killed and Ronnie sat here. But if you notice, Jessica was killed. Nope. Jessica, I already forgot their last. I think it's Grayson is their last name, but I don't remember. I might not be Grayson. It is. Jessica was killed because, okay, look here. You see the wine? This is red wine. This is also red wine, but this red wine, we know that is a full cup, right? That is a full cup that we noticed from on the wine bottle or whatever. A 1/3 filled. This is white wine, which means whoever had this red wine didn't drink it, but the Jessica did and drank it. The wine was bought for Jessica by Ronnie. But the medicine bottle, I wonder if we can see who it's prescribed to. Severe liver damage may occur if you take with drugs with alcohol. Interesting. So I'm gonna guess it's Jessica. I think I know what happened. Jessica was killed. Ronnie sat in chair number 4. You see how this chair is like all askew because he got up and went to go help Jessica when she fell down. This is Carol. Carol sat here. You see how this one is like not pushed back? She didn't drink her red wine either because she knew that she poisoned that shit. She poisoned the bottle. Ronnie had white wine. James didn't have anything. Victor is an alcoholic, so he had water or coffee or some shit. It's I guarantee. Why? I have no idea though. I'm so confused. I don't know who would have killed him then. I don't know why she would have killed her. Wait a second. So this one must be either Carol's or Jessica's. Wait. Wait. Yep. Ronnie was cheating on Jessica with Carol. Lipstick. This lipstick. This is the Celine kitchen where Carol worked. Ronnie had a valet parking ticket for the Celine kitchen, which means he was there. I guarantee Carol. Yeah, I guarantee it. God, I love this game. I love figuring out stuff. Watch it not be right, though. It was. That motherfucker. Carol, you piece of shit.
Which case file would you like to tap?
The celebration, baby.
Loading scenario. Loading complete.
I'm liking this game. June 1st, 2003. Interviews. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. We can actually go in all of these shits. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We got a lot to discover here, chat. I'm gonna need... They were putting names on their shit too. Let's look at the let's look at the suspect interviews. Hello, Miss Carter. Can you please answer my question? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question again? Did you see Brian on the 31st of May? No. Did you have any physical contact with him at all during this week? No. When was the last time you met or spoke with Brian? Maybe a week and a half ago. Are you aware that Mr. Brian Olsen is dead? What? What? What do you mean, do I need anything? From what? Yeah? Anything from what?
I just said, do you want me to ask if you need anything?
I don't know. I don't know what we're doing.
Well, do you need anything, like, in general?
I don't know.
Boy.
I don't know. Maybe some, I don't know. I'll text her and I'll let her know.
Do you like my shirt?
You're.
Corona. Sorry, here, I'll take that out.
I love it. It's a great.
Thanks. Goodbye. Go.
Anyways. What are you sure he was cool that last night in his apartment? Where were you in the night 31st of May? I was at home. Oh, is that everything? You're also in the band. Yes, play the bass. I also play guitar, but I usually end up playing the bass. How would you describe your relationship with Brian? Brian, honestly, he's more of Eric's friend than mine. Eric and I have known each other since elementary and have been tight since. Eric introduced me to Brian in high school. We started playing together. Can you go over your accounts of the incident? I was working more for most of the day. I eventually left and headed to Brian's place. I bumped into Grace in the lobby and we both went up together. What time did you arrive? Maybe around 6:45. Do you recall seeing anyone Did you recall seeing anyone right before entering the apartment? No. I mean, other than the guy at the front desk, all of us had started to drink, so some things might be unclear. I do remember Grace was being pretty obnoxious the whole night. After I finished my drink, I left the apartment. Why did you leave? As I mentioned to the other officer, Brian was smoking heavily, and I can't stand the smell of it. Where did you go? I went back home. Was anybody else with you at the time? Anybody who corroborate your story? No, not even the man at the front desk. Look, this is getting annoying. I didn't do anything. You've got nothing on me. Just let go of me. Ooh, Jack. You're being kind of suspicious. Lisa. Yes, I am one of the tenants of the apartment. How close are you with your brother? Close enough. I mean, we don't talk about deep things or anything. He mostly keeps to himself. Are you aware of the allegations towards him? Huh? What allegations? Okay, let's change the topic. Out of all the attendees, has any of them shown any violence? I have something stuck in my nose and it's bothering the shit out of me. And it's not a booger either. It's like a fucking piece of dust or something. And it's making me sneeze and it's pissing me off. I can't get it out. It's literally stuck like in my nose. It's like a piece of dust and it's tickling my nose holes. Okay, let's change the topic. Out of all the attendees, has any of them shown any violent behaviors or tendencies? Violent? Not really. Well, actually, Andrew has been suspended a few times for getting into fights. Can you recall the last time he got into a fight? Last week, actually. He and this other guy were fighting over a girl. Wait, you guys don't actually think he did it, right? Do you usually lock your door for your room? Holy shit. Yes, I like to keep my room private. Brian sometimes has friends over, so I lock it anytime I have to head out. But you said you lost your keys. I was coming back from a friend's house, and I might have accidentally left it there. What time did you leave your friend's house? Around 6:30 p.m. So how did you get into the apartment? Well, it was already open. Most of them were already inside. Brian must have let them in. What time did you arrive? Around 7. Do you keep a spare key? Yes, we keep a spare key in the kitchen wall, but it was missing. Someone must have taken it. Do you recall exactly when you noticed the spare key went missing? I checked as soon as I came back, but it was already gone. So how did you get into your room? Brian used his key to let me in. Do you often have parties in your apartment? Yes, mostly for special occasions, but sometimes just to hang out on the weekend. Is there often alcohol involved? Yes. Andrew usually buys the drinks for us. Could you repeat what you told us? I was asleep. I woke up. It was dark. I went to the restroom. That's what I saw. I saw him laying there in his room. I didn't know what to do. Starts crying. And then what happened? I panicked and screamed. Moments later, Andrew came running by. Gave me a panic attack. Do you have any suspicion as who's the murder could be? I don't know. I don't understand how this could happen. We are all really good friends. Andrew, could you please account when you and the others are right? Okay, hold on. Could you please account when you and the others arrived at the apartment? Well, I arrived at the apartment around the same time as Lisa, and everybody was already there. So I don't know when the others arrived. What happened after? I don't know, man. I thought you have all the answers. It's after midnight. I'm tired as hell. I gotta go soon. What happened after? I was in the toilet puking for quite a bit, and then I woke up Eric. And where was Jack during this time? I don't know. None of us saw him for the rest of the night. You were the one who brought the drinks to the party, correct? Yes. You're not old enough to drink. How did you purchase them? Did you contaminate the drinks in any capacity? What? Of course I didn't contaminate the drinks. You do know that underage drinking or purchasing of alcohol is a misdemeanor. Really, that's all you got? I thought you guys were trying to solve a murder. Get serious. This is a complete waste of time. None of my friends did what you're suggesting. Police suggested that. Police suggested that that that's not how you spell contaminated. And what's crazy, it's literally right there in front of me, and I still managed to fuck it up. Contaminated the drinks. Grace, can you elaborate more on your relationship with Brian? I already told you, he and I have been dating for about a year, and things were going well. Can you please tell me your accounts of the evening? Look, Christy is 100. Which one is Christy? The first one. Whoa. Can you please tell me your accounts of the evening? Look, Christy is 100% guilty here. That lying bitch has been trying to get in between Brian and I ever since we got together. She didn't get back to me about the whatever, so whatever. She can't stomach that he chose me and not her. I'm telling you, that girl is batshit psycho. Please calm down, Miss Burns. Don't tell me to calm down. That girl should be behind bars. Please just answer the question. Fine. I arrived at the apartment the same time as Jack. We got out of the elevator just in time to see Christy leave the apartment and run off. Why the hell was she even there? Does she not even? Mrs. Burns, please focus. Are you sure you saw Miss Carter leave the apartment? Oh, 100%. She's the only girl in this world that has dyed green hair and braids in her hair like that. Please continue. After Andrew came with the drinks, we all started playing a drinking game. This went on for most of the night, and I eventually knocked out. Can you recall if anybody else passed out before you did? Sorry, I can't. I completely blacked out. I guess I must have drank a bit too much because the cops already arrived by the time I woke up. Eric, can you please account when you and the others arrived at the apartment? I know I was the fourth to arrive. Brian and Grace and Jack were already there. I must have messed something up because Grace's attitude was off the entire time. Maybe Grace and Brian had a fight. I had no idea. I was super glad when Lisa arrived. She always livens the mood. I think Andrew was the last to come. He's always late for everything. Were you drinking that night? We all were. Grace usually doesn't drink that much, but that night she was chugging if there was no tomorrow. Anything to note that night? I'm not sure how drunk I was, but I do remember Jack and Brian were arguing for a bit. Things got pretty heated, but Brian eventually got up and locked himself in his room. This was gonna be a long one. This is just the suspects. Things got pretty heated. Were you the one who called? You were the one who called 911, correct? Yeah. It says here in the report that you discovered the body and called law enforcement after 2 hours. Why did it take you so long for you to call law enforcement? Because Andrew was completely against it. And why was he against calling the authorities? Something about underage drinking and getting in more trouble than the rest of us. I see. Look, I know he's a little dumb at times, but trust me, he didn't do this. Error. Mic stopped working. What part of I don't remember much do you not understand? Please calm down. We just want to clarify certain details. Please tell us again. Like I said, I was drinking heavily that night. I must have passed out because the next moment I remember, Andrew was waking me up by pouring water on my face. Lisa tells me that you had a pretty big argument with Brian last week. Want to tell me about that? Seriously, you guys are reaching. He was on my case about interrupting rehearsal with my mistakes. I've been busy recently, so I haven't had much time to practice. But come on, there's no way I'll kill him or something like that. I have my pride as a musician. I was going to show him up with my performance. Interesting. So Lisa was here. Tried to put like his own thing on there. That's funny. They had pizza, tons of beer. Grace. Brian. Jack. It's the video games. I love looking at the floor. A drumstick. Grease on the elbow. Rick Drummond. Alright, Grimwald. Morning of off today. Mouthing off today. Hey, I know we're becoming better friends than we have been. I just feel like I owe it for myself to get this out. Christy, I do have feelings for you, and I'm really nervous to tell you this. And by this, I'm not asking you to return these feelings, nor am I asking you to be anything more than you have been to a tennis racket. Whose bag is this? Sports gear. It's the drummer. Which one was the drummer? Which one is bass? Or bass, I mean. That's a guitar, isn't it? I don't know anything about a band. What instrument does bass do in a band? Is it just the It's got. I think it's just a guitar. I think it's just a guitar. So we don't know who the drummer is. It's got to be Eric, though. No. Is Eric the drummer? Has a crush on Christy. Chips and shit. Oh. Bunch of crazy shit. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Carter, welcome to 2003 Summer School. Your student schedule for the Nobels Public High School 2003 Summer Academic Program can be found on your NPS portal account. Our students have picked up their school package and submitted their summer was they ready to start. Programming, Andrew. You know what? I don't care anymore. I do not care anymore. Nice little bathroom area we got here. Rubbing alcohol. Why would they let us open this if there's nothing in here? It gets real awkward when the music doesn't even play. So this is Lisa's room. Group chat. Rocket scientists. Hey, guys, even though school's over, do you guys still want to meet up and practice in the summer? I found the meeting up, but my family and I are going to be out of town around the end of July. Anybody else? This must be the tennis peeps. Are you, as you all know, a few of us are going to be graduating. We're going to have a grad party at our place 7 p.m. on Saturday. Let's go. I'm bringing drinks. Why can't we all just go to the arcade? Arcade? Really? I don't understand how you enjoy that boring place. And what, shaking a whole bottle of Cordia Light is fun for you? I think the arcade is fine. Chill, guys. I already made the preparations. I just want us to enjoy our last time as high schoolers together. Somebody needs us to watch it. Someone needs us to watch over Eric. Make sure he doesn't drink so much. Party pooper. You barfed all over the couch, you boozer. It took me a whole week to get rid of the smell. So we don't know strikers is Eric. You barfed all over the couch, you loser. It took me a week to get rid of the smell. Okay, geez, I'll be more careful. Wait, we'll see each other this coming Sunday then. If you have questions or concerns, message in this group chat. Hey, what time are we gathering again? Screw up, you idiot. He already mentioned the time. 7 p.m. Hey, since Christy is graduating this year, we'll need a new captain. I think he'd be a good fit. What do you think? I was hoping you'd be up for the test. Let's talk about this at school tomorrow. I gotta go soon. KK, talk to you later. Christy is graduating. So this isn't Christy. This has got to be Lisa. Yeah, Lisa's got to be the one that's... What is this bullshit fucking kitty lover? Kitty lover 5'4" is Lisa. That says kit lover. Jester, hey, have you heard from Christy? She hasn't been up to school in for a few days, and she stopped picking up. You haven't heard? Casey told me that she was sexually assaulted by someone. What the fuck? Please tell me they caught this motherfucker. Easy there, cowboy. It's just a rumor, and the school hasn't said anything yet. Hopefully it's nothing. I don't know if you heard, but word is going around that Christy was sexually assaulted by someone at school. She hasn't been to school in a few days. What? You better not be joking. What's the school doing about it? They haven't issued any statement yet. Hopefully it's nothing. You know how she is. She's such a drama queen. You're lucky to have your brother. What's that supposed to mean? He's a big guy. Even guys are intimidated by him. The perfect creep deterrent. Lillian. Guess who I saw trying to walk home with Christy today? You're definitely overreacting. Girl, I'm telling you, he's 100% into Christy. I bet you that's the reason he joined the tennis club. Haha, if that is, thank God, he's one of our best players. He's gonna have a tough time getting through her brothers. I know all of them. They're pretty nice guys. Who is this guy? Well, she took like 8 years to respond. Okay, what are the questions? Who died here? Well, we know Brian Olsen. Who's the second last true drive? Yeah, who is the owner of this fucking guy? Because he's like at the top of my fucking list for... who are my... So it's not gonna be Christy. It's either Jack. You're the bass. I usually end up playing bass. Okay, so bass is... It has to be guitar. It has to be. It doesn't say what this guy... It does not say what he plays. What does Eric play? It doesn't say what Eric plays either. So it's either Andrew or Eric as the owner of the Blue Sports Bag. But we also gotta figure out who... It depends on who joined the tennis club, right? Flinties. Food drive. She's gonna... She started messaging me on Instagram, but it's a bot. Oh, I was like, oh, it's nothing new. It's not. She only has this, Holmes and Mystery. Guess we're going in Brian's room. Spare, front door. Someone had to use the spare. But didn't they say his room was unlocked? Someone must have taken the spare key. I checked as soon as I came back, but it was already gone. This notice of suspension. Sexual harassment other students. On May 26, 2003, a student reported that Brian Olsen had sexually assaulted her. These are serious allegations, so the school contacted law enforcement and an investigation will be conducted. We ask that all parties involved keep this to themselves until the investigation is concluded. The parents of both parties have been notified. Interesting. A copy of the spare. So Christy. Wasn't Grace bitching that Kirsty? Yeah. Interesting. Did Brian sexually assaulted Christy? Group band name: Dead Ironclad Killers. Brand number, contact Brian. Eric, Andrew, and Jack are all in the band. Brian the one at hammermail.com. Interesting. As you all know, so Brian, no. Brian is Vader. Bullshit numbers. Brian is Vader. What is his name again? Two, 1, 7. Hey guys, we need to practice week. Can you meet up this Wednesday? No, sorry, no, can't do. I have a track meet on Wednesday. I have a race coming up real soon. I can't do Tuesday either. I agreed to help my dad at his store. Seems that most of us can't make it. Let's reschedule. What about Thursday? Thursday's fine with me. I'm good for Thursday. Yeah, cool. Private chat. Gesture. Dude, you can't just bail. I'm really, really sorry. Something came up. We can't practice with a drummer, and you're the only one who knows how to play the drums. Do you know how important this gig is? So whoever Jester is... Let's go. I'm bringing drinks. Chester brought the drinks. Who is Chester? Gracie. I faxed you something. Did you get it? Hey, babe, what the hell am I looking at? This just came in today. Please keep this between us, please. I don't want anyone else to know about this. Is this true? Of course not. You think I'd be sharing this if it's true? I bet you a million it was Christy. I was thinking the same. Can you talk to her? So I swear I'm going to kill her next time I see her. Calm down. Don't make this anyone. Just talk to her. Only she can make this go away. Fine. Can you come over to my place this Saturday? I want to go over bass arrangement for the new song. I'll come over in 5 if that's cool. I'll be at my dad's store till then. That reminds me, do you think your dad will be willing to sponsor our next gig? I can ask. Sweet, let me know what he says. Okay. Wasn't there someone who said that they were bringing the drinks? Andrew, that's right. Andrew brought the drinks. If Andrew's the drummer, then this bag belongs to Andrew then. Andrew... I don't remember his last name. Oh, well, I don't remember his last name. I don't think it said. Anyways. Yeah, I don't think it said. Okay, so we just gotta figure out who was the second last to arrive and who's the killer. Andrew seems like he's the killer then, no? If he has a crush on Christy, and he found out that Brian was the one that sexually assaulted Christy, or Kirsty, who the fuck her name is? Interesting. We can look through this to figure out who is the second and last to arrive. Because I think Andrew was the last to arrive, if I remember correctly. I think Eric said that. Brian, Grace, and Jack were already there. I must have missed something because Grace's attitude was off the entire time. Maybe Grace and Brian had a fight. I have no idea. I was super glad when Lisa arrived, and I think Andrew was last to come. Lisa was the second one to arrive. If I can fucking find it. How do I get rid of this? Thank you. Lisa Olson was the second to arrive. Who is the killer? We gotta figure out who the killer was. It's got to be Andrew, no? Hey, have you heard from Christy? She's not been to school in a few days, and she's not picking up. You haven't heard? Casey told me that she was sexually assaulted by someone. What the fuck? Please tell me they caught this motherfucker. I think they said that Jester was the... Yeah, they said that Jester was the... was the drummer. Who is Strikers? Eric is Strikers. Jester is Andrew. So that means Jack. Andrew is Jester. And then, whoa, then that must mean that Jack is what was their dumbass name again? G4 some bullshit. Is G4M3RB01. Boom. Jack is whatever the fuck that is. Let's double check if Lisa had any conversations with either Andrew or Jessica. He had one with Andrew. Lord Killer 34. Jack wanted to go to the arcade. Grace was also cool with going to the arcade. Alright, let's look through these again. Did you see Brian on the 31st of May? Maybe about a week and a half ago. Are you with him? He's dead. So you're also in the band. Yeah, honestly, he's more of Eric's friend than mine. Eric and I have known each other since elementary school and have been tight since. Eric introduced me to Brian in high school. We started playing together. Can you over the accounts? I was working for most of the day. I eventually left and headed to Brian's place. I bumped into Grace at the lobby, and we went maybe around 6:45. Did you recall seeing anyone right before entering the apartment? No, I mean, the other guy, other than the guy at the front desk, all of us had something to drink, so some things might be unclear. I do remember Grace was being pretty obnoxious the whole night. After I finished my drink, I left the apartment. Why did you leave? As I mentioned to the other officer, Brian was smoking heavily, and I can't stand the smell of it. Where did you go? I went back home. I don't remember hearing anything about Brian smoking. Is there any like ashes or anything like that around here? Oh, maybe. Grace was boozed the fuck up. Ryan had quite a bit to drink, it looks like. Jack didn't have anything to drink, it looks like. If I can... Oh my god, I can't find it. There we go. Is this everything? Did she text me back yet? She's making beef tips with pot. That sounds... beef tip sounds so fucking good. Oh my god. You guys hearing this music? It's pretty sick. I'll be right back, chat. I gotta go make sure that this isn't what I think it is. I'll be right back. Enjoy staring at my dead body. Checking on dinner. Be right back, chat. Ugh. Dinner looks fucking great, chat. Looks fantastic. Anyways, chat, let us continue. All right, so far the suspect is Andrew. That was my guess. Hello, Miss Carter. I missed that. Christie's last name is Carter. Christy Carter. I'll just put Carter. Christy was not at the party, I believe. Yeah, Christy Carter. She was not at the party. Was at the party. Was not at the party. Eric does not have a crush on Christy. Eric has nothing to do with this. Andrew is the one that has a crush on Christy. Andrew has the blue bag and has a crush on Christy. So unless Andrew found out that Brian sexually assaulted Christy, that could be a good case of Brian being the number one suspect. Jack was also being suspicious, as we know. Let me double check. Yeah, Christy was not at the party. We know that because she said she was at home. She could be lying, though. Jack, so you're also in the band. Yes, I play the bass. I was also playing guitar, but usually I'm playing the bass. So how would you just describe your relationship with Brian? Brian, honestly, he's more of Eric's friend than mine. Eric and I have known each other since elementary and have been tight since. Eric introduced me to Brian in high school, and we started playing together. Can you go over your accounts of the incident? I was working for most of the day. I eventually left and headed to Brian's place. I bumped into Eric and bumped into Grace in the lobby, and we both went up together. What time did you arrive? Maybe around 6:45? Do you recall seeing anyone right before they entered the apartment? No, I mean, other than the guy at the front desk. All of us had something to drink, so some things might be unclear. I do remember Grace being pretty obnoxious the whole night. After I finished my drink, I left the apartment. Why did you leave? As I mentioned to the other officer, Brian was smoking heavily, and I can't stand the smell of it. Where did you go? I went back home. Was anybody else with you at the time? Anybody who could corroborate your story? No, I not even went to the front desk. This is getting annoying. No. Well, he was kind of being an asshole towards the end. Yes, I'm one of the tenants of the apartment. How close are you with your brother? Close enough. I mean, we don't talk about deep things or anything. He mostly keeps to himself. Are you aware of the allegations towards him? What allegations? Okay, let's change the topic. Out of all the attendees, so she didn't know, because remember she on like the thing they were texting her, hey, your brother, or like not, they weren't saying her brother, they were saying that like Christy that was sexually assaulted, but they didn't know who the allegations were towards, if it was Brian. Oh, out of all the attendees, has anyone shown any violent behavior with their attendees? Violet? No, not really. Well, actually, Brian has suspended her a few times for fighting into fights. Can you recall last time we got into a fight? Last week, actually. He and this other guy were fighting over a girl. Andrew might have been fighting over Christy. Wait, you guys don't think he actually did it, right? Do you usually lock your room for your... Yeah, I like to keep my room private. Brian sometimes has friends over, so I'd lock it anytime I have to head out. You said you lost your key. I was coming back from a friend's house, and I must have accidentally left it there. What time did you leave your friend's house? Around 6:30 p.m. So how did you get to the apartment? Well, it was already open. Was the time to decide? Brian must have let him in. How much time did you arrive? Around 7 o'clock. Do you keep a spare? Yes, we keep a spare key in the kitchen wall, but it was missing. Someone must have taken it. Can you recall exactly what you know with the spare key? I checked as soon as I can, but it's already gone. So how did you get to your... So there's 2 spare keys, no? Where's the other one at? Right here. We know for a fact there is 2 spare keys. Or maybe someone made a copy, because we know there's a spare key in here. This is the spare, but there was also a spare key right here that Brian already had. Interesting. Brian, yes, but sometimes just hang on the weekends. Is there often alcohol involved? Yes. Andrew really buys the drinks for us. Can you repeat what you told us? I was asleep. I woke up. It was the dark. I went to the restroom. And that's when I saw him laying there in his room. I don't know what to do. What happened? I panicked and screamed. Months later, Andrew came running by, gave me a panic attack. Do you have any suspicion who the murderer could be? I don't know. I don't understand this happened. We're all really good friends. Can you please account when you and the others arrived at the apartment? Well, I arrived at the apartment around the same time as Lisa, and everybody was already there, so I don't know when the others arrived. What happened here? I don't know, man. I thought you have all the answers. It's after midnight. I'm tired as hell. I gotta go. What happened after? I was in the toilet puking for quite a bit, and then I woke up Eric. And where was Jack during this time? I don't know. None of us saw him for the rest of the night. So Jack left early. We can keep that at, where's that? Jack left the party. That makes him uber suspicious before Brian's body was found. You're the one who brought us the drinks to the party, correct? Yes, you're not the only one to drink. How did you purchase them? Did you contaminate the drinks in any capacity? What? Of course I didn't contaminate the drinks. Do you know what you do? Get serious. This is a clueless time. Can you elaborate more on your relationship with Ryan? I told you he'd not been dating for over years. Things were going well. So she was, because she knew about Christie's sexual assault allegations against Brian. So maybe she was freaking out about that. That lying bitch has been trying to get between Brian and I ever since we were together. She came from the fact that chose me. Please call it Mr. Burns. Her last name is Burns, by the way. Don't tell me to calm down. That girl should be behind bars. Please just answer the question. Fine. I arrived at the apartment same time as Jack. We got into the elevator and see Christy leave the apartment and run off. Christy was there. Christy was there. Well, she wasn't at the party. Wasn't at party, but was there. Before it got started. As soon as he Christy leave the apartment and run off. Why the hell was she even there? Does she not even? Mr. Burns, please focus. Are you sure you saw Miss Carter leave the apartment? Oh, 100%. She's the only girl in this world that has dyed green hair and braids her hair like that. Please continue. After Andrew came with the drinks, we all started playing a drinking game. This went on for most of the night and eventually knocked out. I know I was the fourth to arrive. Brian, Grace, and Jack were already there. I must have missed something because Grace's attitude was off here. Maybe Grace and Brian. I had no idea. I was super glad when Lisa arrived. She always was up the mood. I think Andrew was the last to come. He's always late for everything. What were you drinking that night? We all were. Grace usually doesn't drink that much, but that night she was chugging if there was no tomorrow because she found out that Brian or Christy had made allegations towards Brian. I really note that night. I'm not sure how drunk I was, but I do remember Jack and Brian were arguing for a bit. Yeah. Eric was arguing with Brian before the party started. Well, no, not before, was arguing with Brian during the party. But Brian eventually got up and locked himself in his room. That's where the spare key comes in, because they have a spare key. So someone must have taken the spare key and murdered Brian when he locked himself in his room. Didn't I see something about, like, a piece of paper about Mr. Carter or Mrs. Carter or something like that? I think it was in this bag. No, this is an EpiPen. Usually there's names on inhalers. Yeah, on the summer school thing. Summer school starts on Tuesday, June 3rd, and ends after classes on Friday, August 1st. Any clear plans? Who would have? Didn't there was something about summer, like a summer thing? Lord Killer. It's Jack. It's Jack. You wanna know why it's Jack? 100% it's Jack. You wanna know why? Oh my god. I just figured everything out in life. Chrissy's last name is Carter, right? Chrissy wasn't at the party. We already know that Andrew found the body. We already know that Eric was asleep. Lisa's last name is Olsen. Christy and Jack are sisters. Are siblings, I meant. Guarantee it. Because Jack and what's-his-face, Brian, were arguing during the party. Andrew... and Jack left before Brian's body was found. But he murdered Brian when everyone else was asleep. I guarantee it. He took the spare and murdered the shit out of her because he found out that her sister was sexually assaulted by Brian and murdered the shit out of him. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. The one thing I need to work on, though, is reading these things more closely. Because I didn't recognize that her last name was Carter. But she wasn't at the party, remember? If she wasn't at the party, then how the fuck is there a thing here for Mr. and Mrs. Carter? Because Jack's last name is Carter. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. GG, baby. GG. Fuck, I knew it. Piece of shit. So yeah, Jack or Carter or Christy was sexually assaulted by Brian. Jack found out, and Jack is Christy's sister, and Jack murdered the shit out of him. Makes sense. If you grant the power to pardon one of the perpetrators, who would you choose? 401, easily. 401 was killed her ex-husband because he was trying to murder her and broke into her apartment.
Which case file would you like to tackle?
But it asked me earlier whose story was this, and I put Walrus Has Hops. I thought it was like a save thing. I thought I was like saving something. Whatever. On the next one.
Loading complete. Good luck.
September 25th, 1998. You know what? Chat, I'm gonna go eat some dinner. Dinner is ready. I just got a text that dinner is ready. I am going to go grab some dinner, and then I will be back on later tonight. All right, I will be back on, maybe not. Maybe I'll just grab some dinner and eat it. No, I'm gonna eat and then I'll be back on later tonight. All right, I promise you. And later tonight I'll finish the game. I'll get it done. All right. I miss you guys. I love you. I'll be back tonight. I promise. But until then, stay safe. Tell someone you love them and eat your vegetables. All right. Bye.